Hello, my fellow Nigerian students, families, and businesses and other race. You're welcome to the Nigerian Yorkshire Communities Network, UKCIC Group. Our organization is based in Carlton Trading Estate, in Pickering Mount, in Amley, in Leeds, LS12 2QG. And once again, you're welcome to our channel. My name is Engineer J. Skolawole. I'm the founder and the president of the organization, and I would like to welcome everybody that have been following us on our YouTube, following us on our Telegram, following us on our WhatsApp, and following us on our social media. So thank you so much. So today, obviously, as the founder and the president, I would like to declare to you that the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network, UKCIC, is 5 years old. We are 5 today and 5 this month, and first of all, I would like to say a huge thanks to the Almighty God that has given us the opportunity to continue to exist within the community. So this month, today, yesterday, we are celebrating NYCN is 5. Today, NYCN is 5, and I want you, all of you, families, students, and businesses, and even other races that are using our services, to join us in celebrating our anniversary. And I'm going to give you a big background of our organization, how we managed to get here. Our organization was created on the 11th of October 2020, and our organization was created during the COVID-19, and it was an idea that I sat down overnight, and I created the organization within my living room. And the first activity we started was engaging in food bank. And what was the aims and objectives of our organization? Why did I create this organization for the communities? Why did I? Because our organization is a community interest. So for those people that don't know what CIC means, is a community interest company. What that means is that we operate as a limited company. At the same time, we operate as a charity, but we're not charity registered, but all our activities is charitable. So whenever we do business, we can do a business of up to $1 trillion, but we have to make sure we reinvest the profit back into the community, doing something good for the community. And this is why we have taken that choice. And the idea came to me during the COVID-19, where there were restrictions of families. During that time, families were not able to go. If you go to the supermarket, you have to be maintaining 2 meters from each other, even if you're on the line. And it was really strict. And, elderlies, pensioners, and families are not able to feed themselves. So the idea came to me, and I created it, basically, and I decided to bring in committees and directors, and we started doing the food packing. Our first food packing was inside my living room, and we went to the back of the house, the back of my garden, and we started expanding. And our success today, and I'm not trying to say that we're fully 100%, but to where we are today, I can only thank God Almighty, and most importantly, thank a lot of organizations that have supported us, that are behind the scene. That is including our funders, our sponsors, and all the major supermarkets. The first supermarket we approached, when I had this idea, I approached Aldi, Morrison in Bramley. I approached them. I said, I really want to be doing something for the community. And they told me basically that, okay, they're going to put our name there, and they will be calling us. And what I did immediately was basically that I registered the organization on the government database, and we started being existing from that time. The Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network, UKCIC, is an organization, is an inclusive organization. No matter your race, no matter your religion, no matter your sex, no matter wherever you come from, no matter your ethnicity. But the organization is called the Nigerian Yorkshire Community, which we have our short name as NYCN. So our organization, started with food bank, and the food bank, we actually invented a new set of food bank. It's classed as the mobile food bank. The mobile food bank is basically to help families that are unable to get to a food bank near their area. As you know, we don't have enough food bank in Leeds, in Yorkshire, in the United Kingdom, our own was to join among the food bank that will be supporting families. As you know, during that time, family was going through high cost of living, and our program was actually dedicated in feeding the community. We're tackling food waste. We want to eradicate food poverty. That is the communication we communicate to everybody, to all our funders, to all our sponsors. And, and I had a very good team, which I'm going to be naming them. And just to let you know, today, our recognition for the past 5 years, is actually from me and the president and from others. And we're going to be celebrating it in addition to our upcoming end of the year Christmas Gala dinner party, which is coming up on the 20th of December, 2025. And you're all invited. No matter what race you are, no matter what organization, no matter what ethnicity, no matter what religion, it doesn't matter. We're all inviting you. Please buy your ticket. If you go on our website, www.nycn.org.uk, or you can check us out on our social media. So our story begins on the 11th of October 2020, and this is why again we are celebrating today. NYCN is 5 today. We're number 5, and again, and our success to where we are today is not really down to us alone. Is down to our Lord Almighty and Allah. And I would like to say thank you to everybody. So over the period we started with the food bank, I'm just giving you a big background of how we become an existence today. And we started it in my living room, and we started applying. And I would like to say a huge thank you to the list of funding and sponsors that have supported us for a long time. The National Lottery Community Fund has really supported us, and they continue to support us. Leeds Community Foundation, I would like to say thank you to the CEO and all the hardworking staffs and members of Leeds Community Foundation. Amara Health Living Center in Beeston. For those of you that don't know Amara, is doing a very good job bringing communities together. And this is why we work in collaboration with all these sponsors and etc. Also, I'm not going to stay here without recognizing Ken Ori's Food Store, Ken Ori's Recruitment Health Agency, and Mr. Chris Onesoya, the CEO, have been supporting our organization for a long time. And I would like to say thank you to him. Also, Afrogrocer, Mr. Ade Akonde supported us. They support us with Nigerian food, non-Nigerian food, same. So if you want to buy your Nigerian food or African food, go to Kenori's Food Store, go to Afrogrocer, you will really do well. They will give you a discount. So thank you so much. Also, I'm going to carry on saying thank you to our other sponsors, Arnold Clark Community Fund. Arnold Clark has been supporting us for the past 3-4 years that we have existed. Arnold Clark support us to continue this food program, because they know the value of how our food program is. As you are knowing, I'm talking to you from our little office center in Amley, and this is why you can see all the background. Also, I would like to thank Forum Central. Forum Central has really contributed. Voloton, Doing Goods, these are organizations, and also Leeds City Council. The Leeds City Council is a council that cares for people, is a council that cares for community. And I can tell you, and I can boastfully say that, Leeds City is one of the most vibrant, diverse, with all ethnicity, with inclusiveness, with diversity, everybody that is in Leeds. We have the most diverse, inclusive culture within Leeds. And that is not even down to all of us. And that is down to the management of Leeds City Council. So I would like to say thank you to Leeds City Council, and thank you to all organizations that have been supporting us, And we have other supermarkets we work with. We work with Tesco, we work with Aldi, we work with Morrison, we work with Fair Share UK, fighting hunger, tackling food waste. We collaborate with them. Neighborly, We collaborate with them. Organizations like KFC are always giving us food. M&S food, when you see all this food that is here, it's not really down to, we did not pay for it. It was a food that was contributed, that was donated to our food bank, to our organization, so that we can continue to distribute to families. And we have seen a lot of, the economic impact on families. When it talks to families with children, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, single moms, we have homeless, we deal with homeless, we deal with asylum seekers, we deal with refugees, we deal with persons that have just been released from prison, persons that have just been released from the home office detention, and they come here on a weekly basis to come and collect food. And the reason why is basically that our organization, yes, we might be small, but our organization now is embedded within Amley and Bramley, and to continue to support families. And, everybody that is within that area, you're entitled to come and collect food, and this is what we do. Our organization is always there to collaborate with all sponsors, all funders, all charities and community groups, to make sure that we can have a better community, a healthy community, a good living community. That is the purpose of our organization being existing. A lot of people approach me and say that, our organization is it only for Nigeria? Then I'll say, no, our organization is not only Nigeria. We are an inclusive, diverse community. It doesn't matter the name, it matters our aims and activity within the organization. And this is why, when you look at our motto is always there to support people, And what is that motto? Is energize social cohesion and unity in diversity. Energize social cohesion and unity in diversity. That is our motto. And we have our other motto, which is bridging the gap between Nigerian communities and other ethnicity within Leeds and Yorkshire. Our organization is an organization that is registered to support families, not within Leeds alone, but all over Yorkshire. And this is why our organization is a very unique organization that cares for families in North Yorkshire, South Yorkshire, East Yorkshire, and West Yorkshire. And this is including our students, families, and businesses, and other race. So this is why our organization has been welcomed into the community for the past 5 years. And this is why today, this month of October 2025, we're celebrating 5 years of NYCN in existence as a food bank, as a community, as an organization that carries out weekly support service, etc. What are the services we do? The food share program and food bank community pantry service is our main program, and we'll continue to support family on that. And I want to use this medium to express ourselves to anybody, any family, any organization, any charity. If you're in need of food, contact us. It's very simple. If you want to register, this is one of our flyers. Our flyer is there, and it tells you, everything we have to do. So if you're in need of food, all you need to do, scan the QR code. I'll move it closer. Scan the QR code, and that will take you to the registration. And what does that mean? Is that, let me do it again because I might be too fast. Some people might want to benefit. If you scan the QR code, and you'll be able to benefit from our program. And the purpose of our organization is we want to continue to exist. Also, if you want to donate, to help us, because our organization will continue to, that is our donation leaflet. If you scan that QR code, that will take you to our PayPal donation, to our GoFundMe donation, or you can do a bank transfer into our community business account. All that money will be going to maintaining our admin and activities to make sure that we can carry out an effective, efficient weekly food bank, food share program for our organization. And that is where we are. And some of our services I'm going to go through with you. Some of our services is particularly dedicated to Nigerians. Some of our services particularly dedicated to everybody. So, for example, some of the services we do for the past 5 years, again, for those people that are just watching this video, our organization, the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network, NYCN, is 5 today. It's 5 years today, and we're celebrating this in October and throughout. And we're going to be recognizing this during our end of the year Christmas Gala Dinner Party 2025 on the 20th of December 2025. So we're inviting you all. And the idea of the organization is that we have different services. So for the Nigerian side, we support with the National Identification Number, NIN enrollment, whether for adults or children. If you want to do your BVN, NIN generated, your suspended NIN, and other services, we can help you with that. You want to do child to adult migration, we can help you, you know, and that is what we do. Also, we help with the support of the Nigerian e-passport, whether you want to renew 5 years or 10 years, whether you want to do for your child, we can help you. It's very, very simple. We do not issue Nigerian passport at our center in Hamley. We are not doing that. We only support with the application process. So for some people that are not techie savvy or you're unable to do that, we can help you with that application process. If you want to do, you renew your passport without going to London, as long as you're 18 and over, we can use the NIS contactless app. The contactless app is an app that has just been invented, and we can use our business phone to help you, and we can even take care of everything. You just have to pay us a one lump sum. You know, we can take care of the application process online. We can take care of the biometric, where we'll bring you inside this office. We do your finger, and you have to make sure your finger is okay. And we take care of the post office material. We post it for you. All you'll be doing is waiting for your passport to come. And that is one of the services we do. And some of the services we do as well, we help with the Nigerian High Court affidavit. For those people that want to use it, whether they've just changed their name, they want to do correction of date of birth, we can help you with affidavit documents. We work with high courts and lawyers in Nigeria. We don't do the affidavit here, but we work with the high courts, and that is the organization that is working under the Nigerian government. We help with newspaper. We can help you to form a charity in the UK or in Nigeria. You know, whether you want to form a charity or any organization, we can help you. And those are the services that we do. We do a lot of services. You want to do Nigerian visa, you know, we can help you. You want to do UK visa, we can help you. If you have any immigration issues, you know, we can listen to you, and we'll refer you to an appropriate immigration lawyer in Leeds or Yorkshire. As you know, before I escape, our organization, since we were created, we registered as a delegate member under the CANUK. CANUK is CANUK. What that means is that is the Central Association of Nigerian in the United Kingdom. This is an umbrella body for Nigerians in the UK, created by the Nigerian High Commission London, and in 2005 was created, and we've been working with them. We're one of the very active delegate member. CANUK is one of the best and super umbrella body for Nigerians, very reliable. We have others. We have NANS, we have NIDO, and etc. But to my best knowledge, CANUK is well put together as a competitor. We call them competitors anyway, but we are under CANUK, and we're very happy to continue to be under CANUK because of what is going on within CANUK. And we work with the Nigerian High Commission, you know, whenever we have issues, you know, with any Nigerians. Remember that when you're dealing with Nigerians, if Nigerians have any issues of maybe repatriation or deportation, or any Nigerians in prison, we have contact. We will contact them, etc., and to help. Also, you know, we have lots of activity we do, and that is on the Nigerian side. On the other side of things is that, you know, we help other race. So our food bank, our organization is not only for Nigerians. I try to correct people on that. You know, when it comes to food bank, our food goes to a lot of people. You know, whether you're Nigerian, goes to Asian, goes to anybody from any race, Chinese, etc., like that. And that is why the inclusivity and the diversity is embedded into our blood, into our DNA within the organization. You know, we are very rigid, we are very solid, and we are always here to work. Before I forget, I would like to say thank you to another Nigerian organization that have been working with us behind the scene. We normally have some people that are supporting us at the back. This is people you don't see. Ike Choice Okotuo, that's Alhaji Bola Ayeni. You know, Alhaji Bola Ayeni has been very, very active. He's a member of Nigerian Community Leads. I also was a member of the Nigerian Community Leads for 3 years before I finished, and I created this organization because we wanted an organization that cares for the welfare of Nigerians and other race. So our organization, normally when people look at us, they say, we are an organization that is like humanitarian, and that is my passion. Helping family with food, free food, helping family to solve their issues. We have a lot of family that comes to us on a weekly basis. Family that have domestic abuse, mental health, families that their marriage have been destroyed or they are now going through divorce. Families that, for example, the social services or the police, took away their children, and we have to intervene. And what we tend to do is that we work with other community groups to make sure that all these issues are solved. If we cannot solve the problem, we would refer it. Also, what we were doing, over the past 5 years is we do meet and greet for Nigerians that are coming from overseas. So if you're a Nigerian, you're coming to the UK, you don't even know the terrains of where you're coming, you don't know anybody, and this is why we have done lots of jackpot video to advise Nigerians of the goods and the danger of coming to the UK. Coming to the UK is a good thing, it's always a good thing, but your preparation must be solid, must be robust, domestically, emotionally, financially. The financial aspect is the key. If you're a Nigerian, you're coming to this country, even if you have 50 million, 100 million, it's not enough. Because by the time you change that money, but it's good for you to start, And what we tend to tell Nigerians, if you have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 children that you're living in Nigeria with your husband, you want to come to UK, you don't have enough money, you and your husband can come first. Let your children stay with your family. Once you settle down in the UK, you can bring them over. Our own is to help with meet and greet. Any Nigerian that is relocating to Leeds, to Yorkshire, any Nigerian that is relocating from any part of the United Kingdom. We have seen families that have been trying to relocate from London to Leeds, from Scotland to Leeds, from Northern Ireland to Leeds, even from Europe to Leeds. Because Leeds is a vibrant area, is a city that composes of different ethnicity, inclusivity, diversity is always there. Is a culture. I don't know why Leeds City Council is not the best. It should be winning the best cultural city in the whole of United Kingdom, because Leeds is very calm. Compared to other areas where you struggle. For me, I live in London before until I came down to the north to come and do my first degree and master's degree, and I have degree in petroleum technology engineering. So that is why I'm called an engineer. And I'm honored for the Almighty God that's given me that opportunity. Also, in terms of our collaboration, we work with churches, we work with mosques, we work with different organizations. We have worked with some Nigerian communities like Imolite CIC Yorkshire. The current president is very, very good friend of mine, and we work together, and that is what we work with the Ghana healthcare community. We work with their CEO. We work with, and we're always here to work with people, because that is the point of our organization. We have never seen a Nigerian community taking this position, as a customer service for Nigerians and other race within Leeds and Yorkshire, and that is our role here. We will help you. If you have any issues, our contact is there. Our email is admin@nycn.org.uk. Our website is www.nycn.org.uk. And just to let you know, this program is actually recognizing our existence for the past 5 years. So the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network, NYCN, is 5 years today. 5 years today. And again, before I go, I would like to recognize some of our volunteers that have really immensely contributed into this organization. When you look at an organization like ours, we are only reliant on volunteers. Volunteers support us, help us, and I'm not going to stand there and not recognizing them. They're going to be recognized as well, because we're going to be celebrating this 5-year anniversary of the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network. Starting today, we're going to be recognizing it properly on our end of the year Christmas Gala Dinner Party 2025 celebration on the 20th of December. 2025. And this is going to be happening at Blackburn Hall in Commercial Street, Rothwell Leeds LS26 OAW. You need to start buying your ticket. If you visit our website or if you visit our social media, you can start buying your ticket. We're going to be having lots of Christmas presents. And I would like to bring this in that an organization, called Sparks Foundation, Nigerian Foundation, which is one of my friends that I've just recently met, and she has been really, really supporting us. And I'd like to say thank you so much to GALA Stockton. GALA is one of the CEO, is the CEO for Sparks Nigerian Foundation, of Foundation Nigeria, and GALA has been supporting her. I met GALA maybe over like 6 months ago, and it was through the phone. GALA is doing a project in Nigeria and supporting in the southeast, supporting organizations, actually the project was building up refurbishment of new schools for Nigerians. And the only way I knew GALA was when she called me. And what she's always doing is helping Nigerians that are trying to come to this country, and giving them advice and even if funding. So GALA, we're going to be talking more about organizations that have been supporting us in our Christmas party, and also to carry on, organizations that have been supporting us are there to make sure that we continue to exist. Whenever you see one organization supporting, it's all because we work as a community. We work as a collaboration community. We collaborate on a bigger scale, and that is what we do. And when it comes to activities we do, we are part of one of the active Healthy Holidays activity. For those of you that don't know what Healthy Holiday is an activities for children during the school time to keep them busy. This is an activity where we were nominated. We have done it like 3 times now. This year we were not able to get the funding, but I pray we're going to be getting the funding next year. Fingers crossed. If we put our ducks properly together. And what it is that we do lots of activity on Healthy Holidays. We do the Easter activity, summer activity, Christmas activity. And this is why our organization is always diverse in all activities. And we're very, very active on Twitter, on Facebook, and Instagram. The activities we do, it can include coach trip to zoo, fun fair, trampolining, bowling. During the summertime is always very interesting. This year, every year we tend to go to a seaside. This year we had a coach of almost, I think it was almost 70. We went to the Newcastle seaside, which was very, very interesting. And we're trying to go in 2026 by God's grace. So we normally do coach trip. We do free swimming. We do outdoor go-karting. We do football tournament competition, paintballing, bowling and snooker for families. We do laser tags for children. Children likes laser tags. We do mini golf, Nollywood, bubble football, and then we do clip and climbing, etc. for children that want to get fitted, and arcade activities and dancing class and etc. For Christmas activities, we're always involved in end of the year. We like to bring people at the end of the year to celebrate Christmas, and children are the best. So again, I want to remind everybody that don't forget to register your children. This Christmas, ticket for children is free. From 17 below is free. But you still have to register and get a ticket for your children. The reason being is that if you do that, then we will know that we're going to be getting your children a free Christmas present. There will be free food. There will be drinks. Only adults. Adults is £20. VIP, if you're a VIP, if you want a VIP, is £35. And a table of 6 guests is 110, etc. And for elderly as well, if you're elderly over 65, is only £10 and etc. And that is the happening. It is happening for real. Fun get together. And you do not want to miss this. And that's the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network end of the year Christmas party, Gala Dinner 2025 on the 20th of December. So to carry on our anniversary, just to remind everybody again, Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network is 5 years this year, And I would like to say thank you to everybody. So as I was saying, I was digressing then, just to appreciate some of our key volunteers that have been with us presently, and they have been with us during the challenging time, during the hard time. You know, first of all, Mr. Kende Subai and the wife and the family. Mr. Kende Subai is a professional expert. Is one of our is our finance director and committee that has been supporting us. And I would like to say thank you. I'd like to say thank you to Mr. Frank Anyawu. And Mr. Frank Anyawu is our food share director and coordinator, you know, supporting us. We have Norman Ihaza, who is one of our committee. We have our welfare secretary, and that is Amarachuku Amanari, has been supporting us as well. We have Faith Obamedo, one of our committee that has been with us. And also a huge thank you to all our volunteers since the beginning, since the 11th of October. And this is why today we're going to be recognizing a lot of people during our Christmas party. You do not want to miss it. Our Christmas party, the ticket is always going off. You know, it's always finished. So again, it's my joy, it's my pleasure to welcome our organization and recognizing our organization. And this is why I want you to celebrate with us the 5 years NYCN, you know, an anniversary this month and this year. We would like to say thank you to everybody. Also, you know, as I've always said, you know, there's a lot of people that support us behind the scene. You know, when some people will donate to us, and you are free to donate because this organization must continue. As you know, my job as the founder and the president is to make sure we coordinate every area to make sure our activities is done. And up to date, we're still looking for funding. And I want to tell you, we're looking for funding to pay our staff cost, our volunteers. Because as of now, as you can see, myself, you know, I'm volunteering here, I don't get paid. And what is happening is that I want to start getting paid. And this is why we're looking for funding. If you're someone out there that you recognizes what we do, we're not that big. We can't compare ourselves to Red Cross, to Trust, to big charity organization. But, you know, charity begins from home. And this is one of those messages I want to convey to all our funders and sponsors, is that more opportunity should be given to small charities and community groups. That is my message to them. And small community groups and charities have not been given enough opportunity in terms of funding. You know, when you see this big funding goes to big charities and community groups. And for example, our organization has been existing for 5 years, and our impact within the community, you know, our footprint within the community has been enormous. Now, a lot of families are using our services, not only Nigerians, you know, and it is all race, all units, all areas of people comes to our center here. We are now established here. And all we're begging is appealing to organizations or individuals. If you can fund us, we will not disappoint you. You know, I've been running this organization now for 5 years, and we continue to exist. You know, we have our van, which is out there, and we are trying to repair the van. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to show you a clip of that van right now. And if you can stay tuned, and we will show you the van we have. And again, before I go, I need to recognize one of our funders, you know, and West Riding Masonic Limited. They were actually the one that actually gave us funding to buy the van. And the van at the moment, obviously, we need to buy a new engine or a new one because the engine that was sold to us by some bogus dealer, you know. And we took them to court. And just to say, we took them to court, and we were told to be awarded, and up to now we didn't get the money. And I want to put that in because we're a charity organization. This organization has treated us very badly. Treated us. It's Van Masters in Ipswich, and I want to say that Van Masters in Ipswich. And the reason why I'm putting it in is all because you know, they have not basically obeyed the Leeds City County Court order for them to pay us money so that we can buy or repair the engine. but the car is still there. I'm going to show you the van, and just to let you know, because this is part of our celebrating our 5 years today and this month, because the van is part of our legacy, it's part of our foundation. For those people that know the van has done a lot of collection, has done a lot of deliveries, for families, So I'm going to show you the van. Please stay tuned. So for those of you that don't know our van, this is our company van, and this is what is actually dedicated to basically run our food bank. And we had this van 3 years ago, and this van was actually as part of the funding from West Riding Masonic Limited. I would like to say a huge thank you to them. I was working with Graham Sinners. Graham Sinners was one of their major our contacts, and the van has been there, and we're still using it. We're still using that van, and the reason why I want to include it in this our anniversary is to make sure that the van is there ready to go, but we need some extra money to repair it because the engine is totally gone. When the dealer sold it to us with a bogus engine, and that dealer is Van Master. I will keep on, because the last time one of their staff was saying that we were naming them and shaming them. I said, yes, you need to be named and shamed, because when you're treating an organization, a charity organization like this, you sold the van, and we sold the van to them. We bought the van from them 13,450. We were given a grant by West Riding Masonic Limited 14,160. Out of that money, we bought this van 13,450. We paid the money directly into the account, and after a year or even less than a year, the van started having problems, and so we couldn't get anybody to support us. I took them to court, but even the court awarded us almost 3,000 plus. Today we have not seen any money of it. So just to let you know, the point of the van is to help us to collect food. That is the point of it, to take the food from A to B. And again, we need to repair this van, and this van is part of our legacy. It's part of our foundation. It's part of our main core to continue to support families fighting food poverty. And this is why when you see the logo there, logo is always there, feeding the community, tackling food waste and fighting food poverty. So I want to show everybody what our organization has achieved so far. And it's actually parked in a car park, and hopefully our pledge and my belief is that we will get funding to get a recon engine to make sure that we bring the van back to life. The body is fine, everything is okay, nothing wrong. It's just the engine. And the dealer, Van Master, in Ipswich, have refused to recognize that the van they sold to us was a faulty van, was a bogus van, and they lied to us, and we just have to leave that to God. But if you're here, you want to help us to raise this van back so that we can use it to carry on to collect food, please help us. Help us out. Help us out. Help us out, please. That is all I will say. Thank you. So just to give you more about our organization is located in Carton Trading Estate. And that is our entrance to our organization. Whenever you get to our organization, you will be able to see, this is the entrance. You go Unit 7, Carton Trading Estate, and you'll be able to come upstairs and press the buzzer and come and visit us. That is our organization, and I'm proud for that name. The Nigerian Yorkshire Communities Network, UKCIC, is 5 years today, this month, and I want you to join us to help us. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the trip, going outside, showing you the van. We have not been treated fairly by this dealer that sold this van to us around 2023, Van Masters, and you know that we don't have hands to fight. They're bigger organizations, they're bigger dealers. When you see a dealer collected money without delivery, and when they deliver the van or a car or etc., how can you have problem with an engine that has just been delivered? We pay them 13,450. And during that time, we were exempted not to pay VAT because we told them that we were going to be using the van for our food bank. And we have been using the van for our food bank, not personal purposes, but we have been cheated. So I just want to put it out there. And they might see this video, and they've seen so many videos, and basically they have not responded. So thank you. So to carry on, again, just to remind you, before we divert, we have diverted, we took you down to come and go and show. The reason why I showed you that van is that van is part of our legacy, it's part of our foundation since we were created on the 11th of October, 2020. And as of today, we're in October, we are now 5 years. So the Nigerian Yorkshire Communities Network, UKCIC, is 5 years today, 5 years anniversary we're celebrating. And we're going to start celebrating it from now till Christmas. And we're going to be recognizing it during our Christmas time. We want you to buy your ticket, please. Carrying on, our organization has done a lot, for the community. This is our small office we had. And during that time, we were able to get small funding from Leeds Community Foundation and National Lottery to have this small office. And it's good that we have our own place, isn't it? It's good that we have our own place. If we are making an impact within the community, we work with lots of councillors, and I want to stand there and say a huge thank you to one of the best councillors in the community. They are actually my friend. And I keep on saying it. I'm not supporting them because whether they're Labour or whatever, or Conservative or Reform. No, I'm supporting them because they have their own personal passion for our organization, for Nigerians and other races. People like Councillor Ajra Khan, Councillor Luke Farling, Councillor Manaka, and we have worked with Councillor Richie as well, Councillor Tom, Caroline, and these are people that are really personally passionate about helping the community, and I encourage all councillors, all MPs, that they should do the same. Continue to do their bit, continue to put their footprint within the community, not just by words. We see a lot of councillors, they sit down in the office. You see a lot of MPs, they sit down in the office. You don't make an impact. Whenever you go on the social media, you see Councillor Khan, Councillor Manaka, Councillor Luke, you see them picking litters. You see them in the cold during the summertime. They go to the community, they liaise with the community, they talk to the community, they ask for their problems. These are functioning councillors. There's some councillors that are there because they're Labour or Conservative or Reform or SDP. They're there just for figureheads, for spotlights. We don't want that. Me being a community leader today, not because they pay me, they don't pay me a salary. I don't get a salary. Actually, I'm still the job center is still supporting me to pay my house rent, and I want to get out of that level so that I can have funding to be running this organization fully. So if you're there to support, people like me needs to be in this office to be paid the staff cost. I don't need 40,000. By the time I have 10,000, 12,000 a year just to pay my house rent is enough. We have enough food there. After we have given, we help our volunteers. And one thing I want to say is that we continue to look for volunteers. If you're a volunteer that you're there, you're passionate, you want to work with us, you're strong, you can carry every load. And if you're someone that have lots of intellect so we have different divisions. We have the IT division, we have the secretary, we have the general secretary, and we have finance, we have funding, we have management, we have event management and activities. So we are looking for lots of volunteers. But what I tend to do is that I'm a kind of a person, because I have a project management background. I'm a project manager of 10 to 15 years, from the oil and gas to the working in power station and refineries. I've done all that, but my job now is to continue to support families. At the moment, I'm looking for remote work if I can get, because I need to support myself. And this is why we will really appreciate any organization to support us with our staff cost, with our volunteer cost, to continue to run this community. This community has now have a very good foundation, helping families, and we want to continue that for the next 5 years, 10 years, and we want to become bigger. When you look at British Red Cross, you look at Trust with Trust, you look at bigger organization, they did not get to that position today. They started very small and they become big. And this is why we continue to encourage people, sponsors, funders, please, we want you to focus on smaller charities and community groups, because these smaller community groups will end up growing up to become bigger. The more charities, the more community group we have, helping communities, solving community issues, mental health. We have lots of mental health here. We have lots of marriage breakages. We're emotional, and we have people that are homeless. We visit them. They come here all the time. So Forum, has contributed, Leeds Community Foundation, Leeds City Council, Anok Clark, National Lottery, everybody. Whichever way you can contribute within the community, you don't have to have cash. How can you contribute? Can you volunteer? And also, our organization is not only food, we can accept domestic items, clothes, etc. So I can give you an example. This is an example of clothing that we were given by a family. And they said we should give it to a family. And we're going to be distributing it to a family. So every one of us has to get involved. It doesn't matter. You cannot be making an excuse that, I don't have money to donate. We don't want your money. Whatever you can donate to help the community. That is what we have. And I can tell you this, this is another bag. There was a lady that went to Primark to buy another bag. And it's all because they want to be contributing. We're going to be distributing all the content in this to families that are in need. This is a big bag. Look at that. A big bag. And where does that big bag come from? That was donated to us from Aldi Cake Store. And I'd like to say thank you to Aldi Cake Store in Leeds. So we receive lots of items. Any item, whether furniture that that can help a particular family. If you have too many items in the house, why are you putting it in the house? You don't need them. You don't need them. Try and donate it for someone else so that they can live. Okay. I'm coming to the end of of today's broadcast of the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network, UKCIC 5-year anniversary. We're celebrating it as from today to the end of Christmas. We're going to be making it bigger. We're going to be recognizing it big during our Christmas party. And I would like to say thank you to all our volunteers. If you're a volunteer, I've not mentioned your name, apologies. If you're one of our sponsors out there, I've not mentioned your name, apologies. And we would like to continue to work with different organizations. Nigerian organizations, Nigerian communities, Nigerian churches, Nigerian mosques, and not only Nigerian mosques, any churches, other races, we're always here. We are an inclusive, diverse community group. And our organization is not only diverse or only solely for Leeds, it's for Yorkshire to help families. We're only here to help, to solve issues, and to work with different organizations. And we need funding, please. So I would like to round this up today to say a huge thank you to everybody. And for those of you that have not been to our office, this is our office. And I want to show you around our office. It's always there for you to see. Again, we're doing what we have to do. That is our fridge for our food bank. And we're trying to do what we have to do to make sure we support. So it's just showing you all our small office that we have in Carlton Trading Estate. And it has been huge. As you can see, it has been huge. And this is to show you, where we are. And this is my desk, which I do sit. I sit down there, and we do what we have to do to make sure we continue to support the community. So it's just showing you around our office and etc. And to make sure that, okay, this is what we do here, etc. So once again, thanks for the tour. Once again, I would like to say thank you to everybody. And I'm using this moment to wish the Nigerian Yorkshire Communities Network, NYCN members, non-members, our friends, our families, our organization friends, our sponsors and funders to say happy 5 years anniversary to NYCN, happy 5 years to the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network. Today, we are celebrating it to Christmas. Please join us at our end of the year Christmas Gala Dinner Party 2025 on the 20th of December 2025. Buy your ticket and basically you will join us. And we're going to be celebrating it big to recognize as from today 5 years of existence of the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network, UKCIC Group, NYCN. Thank you so much. I'd like to say thank you to everybody, to Almighty God and Allah for giving us the opportunity, and we're going to be celebrating it soon. More. So the celebration has started as from today. If you want to support us, please do join us. You can contact us on 447702577580 or 0113-873-0617. And if you want to join, if you want to support us, this is our donation flyer. Let me make it, please. You can scan the QR code. That will take you to where you want to donate, whether PayPal, GoFundMe, or a bank account. And your donations and your contributions, it's really going to make an impact, positive impact, and the Lord will continue to multiply your pocket, your bank, your investments. So thank you very much. And you can invest in us, whether you're an organization, a funder, we will not disappoint you. And whenever you want to pay a visit, send us an email. We can give you an appointment at admin@nycn.org.uk, and we will really appreciate you. Thank you so much. On behalf of our directors, our stakeholders, our committees, and Almighty, I would like to say thank you to everybody. Once again, my name is Engineer J. Skolaole. I'm the founder and the president of the organization, and we want to continue to make a very good, positive impact within the community, and we're always open to work with any organization as a collaboration. So thank you so much. Happy anniversary to NYCN. Happy anniversary. A round of applause for NYCN. A round of applause for the Nigerian Yorkshire Community Network, UKCIC. To everybody, we're 5 years today. Let's continue to celebrate it. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Bye.